Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome back to Rising World. This is episode number 5, and I've got a number of things that I want to be showing you today, including some things related to a very recent update. So one of the first things that you may notice is I've got a red bar down in the bottom left. That is now our hit point. So when we take falling damage, we can actually heal that now with food. We're not really required to have food just yet, but food is in now and we can cook it. And I want to get to showing you that, making a grill, cooking food. But I got some other things I want to do first, so stick around for that. Now I've got an area cleared out here. You can see I've leveled out all the grass. And I put down these wood planks as kind of cornerstones here. And I do want to get this rolling. Let me bring up some wood here. See, I've got all kinds of stuff in there. All kinds of things to show you. Now what I wanted to do today was I wanted to get a planter box, is what I'm calling it. Going, and essentially I've got a bunch of tree saplings and I thought that I would kind of plant them nearby so that I could regrow trees. As you can see, or you may have noticed, I cleared out trees all the way back there. We had trees all the way right up here near the edge of the house, and so I really have cleared out all of this area. And like I said, I've got a bunch of saplings and we can plant those. So anyway, I can go along through here with the rake. You may have noticed as well that I've got a road out that way too. I just used a rake to do that. So I was kind of thinking I would go through here and do something like this and kind of clear out this area and make it all dirt. It's, as far as I know, this is not required as far as planting the tree saplings go. But I thought it would give it kind of a cool, different look, like it was set up to be, as I said, a planter box. So I'm just going to kind of roll around here and get some of this down. Probably, it didn't quite go outside there. Just clear this out. It's kind of like a big sandbox. When we're playing in a sandbox game. Fitting. But there we go. We're just about done. We got this just about cleared out. Cool. Now if I jump into my inventory, I've got saplings here on standby. 17 of these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill in. I don't think we're going to do all of these right now. I just wanted to get some of these in and just kind of show you what I was thinking. And then later I may go back in here and finish it. I've only got 17, so if we're doing this, it looks like it's going to be 4 rows of 4, and then I'll have 1 left over. Something like this. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. So we'll get a couple more rows in there, throw the additional 1 in, and then I've got trees nearby I can chop down. I thought this would be kind of a cool area for it. Now I also mentioned that I used the rake for the road. You can see that I've got that all through here. I had already cleared out the grass out to this point, but I thought, once I was using the rake back there, I thought, you know what, this would be a cool thing for road. I don't have to put down any weird material or anything. And let's see. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to come out here and lay down some light. Let's do this. I thought I would just clear out some spots here. Like I said, I've just got a whole bunch of things that I wanted to show you guys and do. And so this may seem a little a little random. Like, what is he doing? He's all over the place. Let's see. We're going to get this down here. I basically want to show you, I wanted to show you what I've shown you so far. I wanted to get these lights in here. And I also wanted to show you we've got some new lanterns in the game. And we also have the cooking things like I mentioned. You can see I've actually got some food here, so I do want to show you guys that here in a bit. Let's see. Stick this guy there. This guy here. We're just going to put these kind of low along the ground. That's fine. But I wanted something out here because this road just came out and disappeared into the dark. So at least it comes out here to where the road ends. I haven't taken it out any farther. There's really no need to, but I'm hoping at night I can kind of see that it's lit up out there out at the edge. Okay, so I mentioned that food is here, and there's been an update. There's actually been 2 updates, 0.5.2 and 0.5.3. Now, 0.2 happened a couple days ago. 0.5.3 just happened today, actually, I believe. They introduced hunger and those things, so I do want to show you that. But what I wanted to do first was show you guys these new lanterns. I've actually not put these out yet, so I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. But we do have ceiling, and that's what these apparently require, so I thought I would get these in here and we could check them out together. It's probably going to be more light than we need here. We're going to have a whole bunch of different kinds as well. Let's see, something like this. Okay, so we've got one that just kind of it lights up the area. This one you actually see the flame, which is kind of cool. I like that. Probably end up seeing a flame in this one as well. Yeah, sweet. And then it looks like this one's going to be another closed lantern. Let's see. We could put that right on the edge here. Something like that. Cool. Very cool. So 2 lit, 2 not. We got different models here. I think the squared up one is my favorite. I think that'd be the way to go if I was going inside. This one too, I suppose. Maybe I'd count this as second. I like that you can see the flame. So anyway, let's jump into the next part that I really want to show you guys, and that's the food element. This was an update that came in the very last one, 053. Which actually came today. And I am a bit prepared for this. I've already gone ahead and made the 3 different kinds of... what are these? What are these called? I forgot what section. I think they're just in the miscellaneous section. So anyway, they're tools, I guess. They're kind of borderline workbenches like everything else that we have. But you do have to monitor your food, which is kind of cool. So when you throw the food on the grill, it's going to cook and it can burn and everything, which is pretty sweet. Now for one of these, we're going to need this fireplace. So I've kind of brought this up here. Now I was thinking I would actually put all 3 in one spot to show you, but it would make more sense for this to be actually down here somewhere. So I think what we're going to do is, let's see, I could put it right by them here. I say them, that's the invisible people. We're going to put it right behind them. Let's go ahead and just stick this right here. So they could kind of turn around and cook. And then we would put the grill on it. Now it snaps right into place, you can't just put this anywhere. So we're going to go ahead and stick this here. There's that guy. Now let's go ahead and run upstairs really quick and put the other 2 down. And as far as I know, you can put any of the types of food into any of those, any 3, and they believe that they work the same. But I don't know that for sure. So let's put the smoker down. Let's see. We're going to rotate this guy around, something like this. And let's do it like this, kind of angled here a bit. We'll put this guy up here. Cool. That's cool. And then we can open that guy up. Sweet. Okay, let's jump back in here. Let's see, 3. That's where we had this particular grill. I'm going to rotate this guy around too. Something like this. We don't need to make tongs for these or anything. We use our hands. That's how we roll. Did that just close, like, on its own? I guess that just closes after a second. Interesting. So basically what we've got is they've added food to the cows and the pigs. And from the pigs you can get bacon and ribs. From the cow you get a beefsteak. So I've got the beefsteak here, rather. We have the bacon and we have the ribs. So let's go ahead and throw these up in our inventory. You can see we're holding the bacon now. And let's go ahead and put some of this on. I think we actually need to light this really quick. Click this, turn on. Let's go ahead and do that over here. Turn on. It's not closing. I must have accidentally closed it before. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and do bacon. We'll do bacon in both of these. Something like this. You can just kind of place this around wherever you want. And it's really cool. The textures actually change on these, so you can tell when they're cooked. And they get kind of black when they're burnt, which is pretty sweet. So let's see. Let's go ahead and put these guys on here. Is there room? There is room. We can rotate these around. We'll do something like that. Very cool. Got these kind of photorealistic textures here, which is pretty sweet. It's like a photo of bacon. So we've got these going. Now, I could do the same down below. I certainly could pop some on there, but it really is the same that we're seeing here. Actually, you know what? We ran out of room up here, though. And we have one more. Let's get this guy on there. Cool. Looks like we've got a couple of these. Let's just cook all of it. I think there's only the 4. Yeah, there we go. So once again, we've got this food coming off of the cows and the pigs. Now another element of food that they've added is the watermelon. You can see that I've got one in here. I've got a couple more over in the barrel over there, but let me break this out. So basically what we can do is, you can see on the bottom it says hold mouse right to cut the watermelon into pieces. So I can just hold this. And as soon as it's done, there it is, it appears on my hand. And if I right click, I'll actually eat that. But let's go out here really quick so we can demonstrate. I'm going to go ahead and float up here and fall. Hopefully this isn't too far. Ugh. There we go. We need to take a little bit of damage. Let's do a little bit more. Oh! Oh no, Weem, that was too far. Okay, that was too far. Yeah, we just have our corpse chilling here. I actually didn't know that you could have the corpse laying here, but maybe that's kind of a new update or something. So inventory. So we jump in here just like anything else. And, oh, do we have to drag everything in here? Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and grab all of this stuff back. Good one, Weem. Alrighty, as you can see, we have cooked bacon. We're going to go ahead and take this. Pick that up. Let's check over here. Still cooking here. Now, I can close the lid. I'm not sure that it really matters, though. I thought I would leave that open and just kind of see if it cooks. Be interesting if it didn't, but I suppose if it didn't, they may be getting to that later. Now, one of the things that was interesting was I went to my body and chose to hide the body, and it left a little cross where the body was down there, so that's pretty cool. While I was down there, I went ahead and planted the rest of the trees, too, so you can see we've got the 17 planted. It looks pretty cool. Kind of a waste of a planter box to be planting trees, but eventually there will be farming, and so that would be really cool to make similar like planter boxes like that. If you can, if that would be something that would help there. So let's go ahead and try again the falling. We won't fall as far this time. How about that? Let's just do this from here. And sure, that's probably good enough. Well, that didn't hurt. Let's try that again, Weem. There we go. Okay, so you can see we got a little bit of damage there. Now, we do have the watermelon pieces, so we can grab that and chomp on that. So you can see it helps a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that till we're full here. And it gives you 8 pieces when you chop up the watermelon. You can see I've got 4 left there. So we'll go ahead and fly up here again. Hopefully not too far. Okay, ooh, it's a pretty good hit. Now we're going to try some bacon. So you can see that was a pretty good chunk, and that actually filled it right there. Let's go ahead and check our food. Now, as far as how long it takes, it seems to be a minute or 2 or something like that, at least on this guy. This is certainly taking a bit longer. I put it on not long later. So anyway, maybe what we'll do is we'll close this to see if it goes any faster. Let's take a peek at our bacon down here. Oh yeah, or pork rather. You can see this is actually all done. Very cool. We're going to go ahead and scoop that up. Cruise back up here. So it could be that this just doesn't cook without it being closed. You can see it's still raw. So anyway, we're going to have to go ahead and close that. And let's take another fall really quick because we do have, let's take a peek here. Let's throw in the pork. Can I go up on this thing? No. Okay, so let's see. Last time we were up at about this high. I'll try to go a little higher, hopefully. Let's see. If we do die, let's land right over by the other cross. How about that? Somewhere like here. Okay. Okay, let's see. 3 is the pork chop. We'll go ahead and eat that. Okay, so that filled it up. That was actually a really big chunk. I do want to see like just how much it'll do. Let's try to go a little higher. Let's see, something like this. Oh, I know I wasn't this high when I fell before, but I was damaged already. Let's go ahead and try a little lower. Oh, fingers crossed. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Alright, let's try from here. We'll just keep doing these short little... Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this one more time. Let's see, we're at about, what, 30, a little over, 33%, something like that. Okay, so that gave a good chunk, probably 25% or something. It might be like a quarter. Okay, I'm back up here waiting for the food to be smoked. You can see I've taken a significant chunk of damage. I took a nice fall because I want to see if the beefsteak... Or I guess it's the ribs, actually. It's the ribs, right? What did I put on there? I don't want to pick that up. I was pretty sure. Maybe it was the beefsteak that I put down there. It looked like the pork. Let's see. It was bacon, ribs, and beefsteak. So I think, yeah. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wait for this. Oh, let me close that. And I'm gonna tell you about a couple other things too. They did add a few more animals. They've added the, let's see, it was the fox and the sheep. So I ran around looking for those, and I was able to spot them. And Okay, I might have killed them too, just to see. They certainly don't have anything on them. But yeah, those are 2 new animals that have been added, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to see that stuff added. I definitely want to see more of that. And what I'm really, really excited about is the monsters. I really want to get the stuff in here that we have to, you know, struggle to survive among them, essentially. Building up like a nice fortress. That's one of the things I'd really like to do in the future, is build a fortress of some kind to kind of hunker down and get away from whatever it is they're going to throw at us. So that's one of the things that's going to be coming in the future as far as you know, videos go. Right now, what I imagine is that there's going to be updates in the near future that require new world saves. I don't know if they'll need that for the monsters or not. With the way they've been adding the animals, we obviously we can take damage right now and we can hurt and kill things. So that it might not be a thing that we have to like start a new save, but there is going to be water coming at some point and other updates as well that are probably going to require a new world save. So what I'm getting at is I'm hesitating right now to, you know, work on some kind of big fortress or anything in this particular world. So I really want to know that it's still going to be around. So it looks like we have maybe some of the bacon is done. It looks like this one might be done. Maybe these 2 are done, so probably just need to keep that closed. But anyway, we're going to wait it out. Like I said, I want to see if how much this food helps us. Okay, well, the beefsteak is taking a while, so I thought I would show you my next project. There are 2 workbenches that I haven't made yet. One of them is the furnace. So I kind of set this area out here to be a place, kind of a foundation for the furnace. So let's go ahead and stick that guy there. And then I've got some of this stone prepped. And this stone is similar to this stuff we're on here. So I was just going to go ahead and lay out a bit of a, like I said, a little bit of a foundation, a place to put this on. I'm actually just going to go ahead and fill this in with this guy. There we go. And get the furnace out here. Again, something that I haven't made. And I want to, let's see, what kind of space we got? A couple... So let's do here, and then we're going to rotate it. So there's the front. I want the front kind of facing the house. Let's make sure it's here. I want it pretty much straight on. There we go. And I want it backed up to the edge, or at least close to it. It doesn't have to be right to the edge. Something like that I think is pretty good. So we're going to get this place down. Now the other thing that I have not made is the loom. So we're also going to put that down, although that one I'm not really sure where I'm going to put it yet. So there we go. We have the furnace here. Now let's go ahead and find a place. I do have the loom here somewhere. Or I don't. Oh, there it is. I was like, maybe I lost it. So let's see. Where do we want to put this guy? We've got that here. Maybe if I had made another platform, I could put it right here or something. There's not a lot of room. I did remove the bench and I put the anvil here. The anvil was right in this spot, but I wanted to be able to kind of step out here and have the furnace out in the open. So that's a cool, I think that's a cool spot. Let's see, where do we want to put this? Actually, I do want to put it over here. How much of that stone do I have left? 25. We could do this. Why not? Fill this in a bit. Just do a little spot there. I think that'll work. That'll be cool. And then we'll rotate this guy, I think. Something just at a bit of an angle like so. I may end up rotating the block bench right here as well. Maybe face it this direction. But yeah, I think that'll work. That's pretty cool. Definitely going to move that guy now. Now that I'm seeing it. Now it just looks like it's sticking out right here. It's not its fault. It didn't know it was going to go there. Let's go check our ribs in here and see if they're done. Oh, look at that. Excellent. Let's go ahead and take that. Now, this is what I wanted to test. How much life we have. We've got a very small amount. So let's go ahead and eat this guy. I'm going to stand out here. Okay, I'm going to pay attention to the meter. Whoa, that is a huge chunk. That was like 80% or so, maybe, yeah, probably between 80 and 90%. So that is definitely the best. We have the beef steaks as next, and then the bacon, and the watermelon just a little bit. But the watermelon's very easy to find. It's all over the place. I found it growing in weird spots, like wherever there was grass. There could be a little patch of grass on a hill, and it was all the way up there. So that was pretty cool. Like I said, these are very new elements, the eating stuff, and I'm pretty excited about that because they're really moving along pretty quickly. There's been these updates have been happening. It's been just 2 updates, I think, in the last like week or less. Which is very cool. So really what I'm really excited about is getting in the creatures in here that are going to be trying to take us out. Once you put that in, and then you have to really worry about the defending yourself, that's going to be, for me, what's going to, I guess, make or break the game as far as I'm concerned, from my enjoyment of the game. I hope that they do it really well, and obviously it's early stages, and it may just be these creatures run up and we smack them around with weapons that we can make. We can make swords and stuff right now, and maybe it's just super simple at first, but I'm really excited to see how they do that and how they not only implement it at first, but how they progress with it, how they keep it going. So anyway, I think we'll leave it at that for now. I've shown you everything that I set out to show you in this episode. Now, one thing that I do want to note was that I mentioned this was going to go 3 to 5 episodes or so. This is the 5th episode. I've shown you pretty much everything that I want to show you for now, including some of the cool stuff that's happened in the last 2 updates. So I think we're going to call this a wrap on episode with episode number 5 anyway. Now don't think that will be the end of the Rising World videos. I will do more, but I'll probably do quick one-offs showing off some of the updates as they come out, and then if there gets to be a point maybe where they've added some major feature, I'll probably do another run of 3 to 5 episodes or so. So anyway, that's pretty much what I had in mind, but please do leave me a comment if you've got some kind of idea, if you want to see more of something, or you want me to do something maybe that I haven't mentioned yet, or you want to see something in the game that I haven't covered yet. Let me know that. I'd appreciate that. Definitely give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time.